For 2025, I want to highly encourage you to not stress yourself out to make any New Year's resolution. Why? They don't work. They really don't work. And I don't think you and I need anyone to come and prove this to us, because I have been a real life guinea pig at this. I've tried countless times to do New Year's resolution, and I've gotten to the point where I've given up and said, this thing don't work. I'm not going to plan anything. I'm not going to make any decision to do anything. I'm just going to live, and whatever comes, comes, and whatever go. And this is not a good way to live either. So New Year's resolution doesn't work, and not planning doesn't work, because the Bible tells us that a lack of planning will come to poverty. You just end up settling for a life that you really don't want. And one of the things that we have to take in mind too, most times when you see everybody is doing something and this is something that the world glorifies and does, you know that there is something wrong with it. And this is not how God operates. So this year, what we're going to do, we're going to take it easy. We're not going to stress ourselves out, and we're not going to put this unnecessary pressure on ourselves to achieve 20 goals and 20 dreams come through in 2025 when thus far we've not even been able to make one come through. I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about anybody else. I know about me. I'm not, okay, you know what I mean? I'm not bashing nobody. But we know that we have not even been able to make one dream come true, much less how are we going to make 20 dreams and 10 dreams come true in 1 year. So this year, what we're going to do, we're going to be realistic. And we're going to think about what is it that we really want. We're not going to get up into this New Year's resolution excitement, and by the end of January, we forget about all of those things. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to think about what is it that we really want. You're going to get a book or a piece of paper, preferable book, so you can have this and you don't have papers all over the place. You're going to get a book, and the first thing you're going to do is to just, and a pen as well, you're going to start writing, and you're going to, I call it a brain dump. So basically what I do is I just start writing everything that comes to mind. I get it out of my head, and this will help you to have so much clarity and what is it that you want to achieve, where you want to go, and eventually how you're going to achieve it, and you'll get to the place where you actually achieve it. So the first thing, we're going to do a brain dump. So you don't have to write this down in any particular order. Just write. Just keep writing. Everything that you have to do in every area of your life. And after you have done that, then you're going to section it off in a specific area. So there are we have 5 major areas of our life. Wealth, which is finances, wealth and finances. We have career, and we also have spiritual. We have our social life, and we have family. So you can section it off in these sections, and you put each of these items that you have written down, put them in the area that they are supposed to go. And after you have done that, then you look at yourself and you ask yourself, what is it that you desire to achieve in each of these areas of your life? After you write out what you want to achieve, you're going to write, why do you want to achieve this? And what is going to happen if you don't achieve it? So let's say, for instance, you want to pay, let's talk one area, your finances, and you have debt that you want to pay off, like myself here. Okay, so you're going to write down, I need to pay off 10,000, 5,000, how many money in debt? You need to pay that off. Why do you want to pay it off? Because you want to be debt free, and you want to build financial freedom, because debt free is not good enough. We don't hand it right there. We want to build financial freedom, because I've heard before, most people said, I want to be debt free. But if you think about it, the homeless person on the street is most likely debt free, and they're on the street. So you just don't want to be debt free. You want to be debt free and have financial freedom. After you've written down why you want to achieve it, I want to be debt free, I want to have financial freedom, I want to have this stress off my back, I don't want to have to think about this, I don't want any debt collectors be calling me, I don't want the embarrassment. That is a lot of whys to pay off this debt. What is going to happen if you don't pay it off? Debt collectors are going to be coming. You're going to be stressed out, you're going to be frustrated, and you're going to have this stress, this burden on your head to deal with all the time. So those are the reasons why you have to pay it off, okay? And these are the things that is going to happen if you don't achieve this goal. After you have written out your why, because the why is really important, because there are going to be days when you're not going to feel like paying off this money. There are going to be trying days, and that is the reality, because change is hard. That is why resolution don't work, because resolution is mostly geared towards a short-term thing, and you don't want a short-term thing. You got a long life to live. You don't have time to make short-term resolutions. You want long-term thing that is going to last and outlive you, so that your generation after you can benefit from that. Like the Bible said, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. And that is not only referring to a male, it's also referring to us females. Okay, so we want to do that. And after you've done that, you've written out your why, now you're going to write out your how. How are you going to achieve this? Because what you want to build is a system that is going to get you to achieve the goal. How are you going to do this? Either by getting another job, starting a side hustle, and that's one way. Then you're going to think about how much money do you need to pay this money off in a particular time. You're going to do the maths for that. If it's 5,000, you calculate how much money do I need to pay weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly to pay this money off in a particular time. After you have done that, then you're going to schedule it in, because whatever gets scheduled gets done. If you just leave it up there, if it's not on paper, it's a vapor and it's not going to get done. Most likely you're going to forget about it. So you're going to get to writing it in your schedule. So when are you going to get this done? Because whatever gets scheduled gets done. Then you're going to write out the method by which you're going to make this payment. Are you going to make this payment in person? Are you going to do it online? Write that method out, because this is really important too, because when you get to that payment date, are you going to make it like an automatic payment that comes out once every week, once every month, and so on and so forth? Because once you have that done, you know that that is set, the payment is going out, everything is good there. You don't have to worry about that anymore. You can free up your mind, free up your brain, give yourself clarity to think about the other things and the other areas of your life, so that you will be able to be successful in these areas as well. Because the goal is to build system and habits, success habits, success system. This is what successful people do. They don't rush and make New Year's resolution at the 1st of January. So we have to model what successful people do. That is what gives them the success that they have. The Bible tells us about planning, the importance of planning. We're not supposed to do our own thing. We're supposed to make God the head of our plan. But it doesn't tell us not to plan. So we're going to plan effectively. We're not going to stress ourselves out and rush and get this excitement and this overwhelm when we don't achieve the things that we want to achieve at the end of the year and give up halfway through the year. We're not going to do that this year. We're going to do it properly this year. So I really hope this video helped you today, and just know that this is a system and this is a habit that you're building. You can do this in other areas of your life. It's not only in one specific area, because it is a system that you're setting up. So you look at the other areas of your life. What is it that you want to achieve? And you set up this system as well. You know your why, your how, you schedule it in, and then you know the method by which you're going to do it. And trust me, you're going to have the success at the end of the year or the end of the month that you desire to have. Thank you very much for watching this video. I wish you all the best for 2025. Stay blessed and let God lead you in the way that He desires for you to go. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave your comment below if this was helpful. Let me know how you're taking the stress off by not making any New Year's resolution. Be blessed. Take care.